From shooting flamethrowers to drinking whiskey and smoking weed, Elon Musk was all over the place on Joe Rogan's podcast. And he had quite the view about AI. Let's talk about it. Stay tuned. So before we get into the video, let me just say that I admire Elon Musk for smoking out a blunt and not giving a shit. That's all it is. Although Tesla's shares dropped massively, I've got to say that's pretty badass. Now let's move on to the main part of this video. What are Elon Musk's point of view on AI? Let's get into it. The first thing he said is that AI could be the greatest thing in the world or the worst thing in the world. The main point is, it can't be controlled. And I completely agree. It can't be controlled. Now, the reason he probably said that is because technology is exponential. It gets better, but a whole lot better every time it gets better. If that made any sense. Basically, it's an exponential curve. It goes up very quickly. And the thing is, human intellect can't catch up with how fast technology is improving. And if we just let AI start learning everything, you know, it accesses the internet and starts learning everything and connecting ideas together and start making its own ideas, boy, we're not gonna be able to control it because it's just gonna keep going on and on and on, and we won't even know what's going on with it. So even if we gave AI just an inch to learn a bit more, it will take miles. I'm talking about miles, kilometers, everything. It would take the whole damn world. It's that fast. That's not gonna be that great if it wants to kill us all. But if it's super good and wants to make us immune and give us lifelong abilities and make us immortal, that's cool. But the thing is, we won't be able to control it. The next thing that Elon said was that humans are kind of wild. They're crazy. You know, we've been fighting wars all the time and all this kind of violent stuff. So it makes sense that the AI grows up and learns violence. And imagine an AI that learns by itself, learns war strategies, learns how to make better weapons, and then starts to get super duper violent. That would be kind of crazy, wouldn't it be? Elon said it will be very tempting for humans to use AI as a weapon, and I totally agree. We are inherently violent and we love to fight. So I would not be surprised to see an AI that learns how to make weapons by itself and starts shooting everybody and becomes super violent because its master, the humans, were violent before it. The next thing that he had to say about AI was more particularly about regulation. He says that AI needs to be regulated, but he says that nobody's really listening. And I'm kind of concerned about that myself, because if nobody's listening and there's no safety regulations going on about AI, what if AI gets out of hand and starts doing some stuff that we don't want it to do? And he talked about how regulation is very, very, very slow. He said it took 10 years for seatbelts to become required. 10 years when it was super obvious that not having a seatbelt on causes more deaths. Like, why? Imagine waiting 10 years for AI to get regulated while that exponential curve keeps going higher and higher. We're not gonna be able to control it. Regulations aren't gonna work, just won't. We won't be able to control it. So it's very important that we have some safety regulations going on, but nobody is listening right now. Elon is trying to get everybody on the board to start doing safety regulations for AI, but it's not working. The next thing he said was that we all are programming AI. He basically said that whenever you do a Google search or post a picture on Instagram or post a status on Facebook, you are contributing to the collective AI intelligence that is learning from everybody in the world, and everything is getting connected. And he said that we are becoming a less and less intelligent versus the AI. He said at a point we will represent a very small percentage of intelligence, while the AI is absolutely crushing all of humanity. Doesn't sound that great. He said that the only constraint that AI really has right now is bandwidth, which means how much data you can transfer from point A to point B. Elon said that we are basically the biological bootloader for AI. What that means is we are creating AI so it can boot up and then start to expand super quickly, and we are just basically that little bootloader that makes the little small AI at first and then it expands really quickly. And I totally agree. We are probably the biological bootloader. So although we like to talk about how you can work smarter by using machine learning and AI on this channel, there is a moral dilemma behind that whole industry. How much can we push AI before it starts to push us back? Because what good does it do a company to better AI algorithms to make more money but put all of humanity at risk? So I'm totally on Elon Musk's side. We need to have some kind of AI regulation, some AI safety research, because once AI is out of control, well, game over. If it wants to kill us, it will kill us. If it wants to keep us, it will keep us. But we can't really decide because we never did our research and we didn't program, you know, morals and ethics. And, you know, AI decides what it wants to do and we're all gone, or maybe we're here, but who knows? But if you are interested in using the current state of machine learning and AI in your business to work smarter, which probably won't kill us because it's not smart enough. Hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know exactly when content drops. And finally, I hope that we end up on the good side of AI and we have some kind of control over it, because once we lose it, we're never gonna get it back. I really hope that I can roll up a blunt with Elon, Mr. Elon Musk. And this has been Sunny Chopper. Peace.